Good day, everybody. Welcome back for the next episode in our wonderful series of Medieval Dynasty. But before I go further, let's sleep to the morning. I would please for you guys to like the video, subscribe, and share with your friends. So in this video, what I want to do is following, we're going to be running straight and we're going to do it right away, because I don't know if we will have enough time to do what we want to do. And that is to look at our production lines and work out, and that's how I look at my production lines, to make sure that we don't end up with the stalls not selling stuff that they keep on running out of resources to sell. Now I am convinced that somewhere in my calculations I did something wrong. First place that we need to look at would be from the raw materials, where we get our raw materials from and how much do we get of each item per day. Now salt we are not really worried about. Stone not so much, because we don't make any stone items, so we're not really worried about stone. At the moment I don't believe we are really gonna worry about copper and tin. So what we will do is to bring down the intensity of the copper and tin and push up our iron, because this is what we are currently doing. So we are currently making iron things and we are selling iron items. So at the current level, so let's push this down. So this is currently very high, and I don't believe we need that much anymore, because we're not selling these things. So we can probably leave these two things on 5% each, and then we can push up this iron to as high as we can. So we can go up to, when we see it is like 95% there, like make it 85 there. So here we can see we are producing at the current level of these people that's working in here. So we see we currently have 5 people working in here. So currently with them, so they bring in iron ore, like 43 iron ores per day. Now if we take the 43 iron ores that they bring in a day, we need 2 iron ores to make 1 iron bar. We will see that when we go to the smithy, which means that we can potentially make 20 iron bars per day. So let's confirm the intensity here. This is the only mine that we have. We do not have any other mines at the moment. So now we can go and let's just see here E, and we can see here these guys are currently on level 5, 4, 4, and the last 2 are on level 3, and then there's still spot for another one. Now my assumption is that the higher the skills go here, the more they will produce per day. That's an assumption. I haven't tested this theory. I still need to see if that's the case, and I believe one would probably only see it in the next season, because I think these guys only level up once every season. So that is the mine out of the way. So next thing that we can go to would be the extraction hut, and that is where we, I believe, that is where we get our clay from. So clay we need, so, and I think we have 2 extraction huts, so we can go and check the other one. But for now, what we have clay per day, as it stands on the current levels, we get 80 clay per day. Now, we're not going to change anything here. And I think while we are at this, we can come back. So we said we're going to do the raw materials first. We can add the clay later. So these guys are making use of the raw materials. Now let's go here. Now this, I believe, let's just see here what these, oh, sticks, right, okay. So firewood is something that the community use. Planks obviously is with houses, but I'm sure with the logs, we use the logs to craft something that we sell, maybe the torches or something. We can confirm that. But just for now, let's have, so we bring in on the current level 49 logs per day, sticks, and again, the sticks that we're getting, I think some of the tools that we make and sell use sticks. So that is something that we need to keep an eye on, and that's why I am also taking note of sticks. And we bring in 14 sticks per day as it stands on these guys' current level. So the next thing would be that guy produce. This one here would be the, I don't believe we've got anybody in here. Yeah, there's no assignments and there's nobody here. Reason being, we just don't have anything that we can do currently in this shed here. That one is producing. We will come to these guys later on. This one we were just at, and let's go and see in the hunter's hut. Now the hunter's hut is interesting. So we've got 3 people here, and again on the current level we are bringing in meat, raw meat of 62 per day. And leather we also bring in. We use leather to craft the torches that we're selling, if I'm not mistaken. So we bring in 8 leather per day. Fur, I don't believe we are making anything with fur, so we can leave that. And we're also not crafting anything with feathers, so we can leave that for now. Now, what makes meat interesting is we cannot stop our people from eating meat. And if we look at our management and we look at our food demand per day, there we can see we need 738 food per day. Now this is already way more than that these guys bring in with the hunting hut, which means that we ourselves need to go out and hunt like crazy every single time we play, so that we have enough food here for the stall to sell the pottage, and also for our people in the valley to sustain them with enough food to eat. So meat is a very interesting thing. So we already know that we will have to run around and hunt, and we haven't hunted a lot in the game, and it dawned on me that we will have to start doing this, otherwise we are going to run out of meat pretty soon, pretty fast. So let's go to this one. So this guy here also, so this is also somebody that with production, so that's fine, we don't need to worry about that. So let's go to, I believe we've got somebody in the barn here that makes fertilizer, if I'm not mistaken. We can confirm that, and if not, well then that's fine. Okay, so we don't have anybody here, which is okay, and we also then don't have anybody, we should not have anyone in the, so here I don't believe we have anybody here. However, we do have somebody in our other, if we go management and we go to our other farm, where's the other farm stall, farm shed, I believe it's this one here. You see where this guy is? If we go here, then you can see there, but we can't do the, oh we can, no we can't, okay. So yeah, but there's nothing there anyway that we are selling or make use of, and there won't be anybody there as far as I can remember. So now that is then what we get in per day. Now let's go and see. So this guy here makes, these two people, they make clay vials and clay cups. Now they make in total per day 10. So if we do clay cups, clay vials, they make 10 of them per day, and the cups, they make 11 of them in a day. So they use clay. Now if we go on here, let's just chase this one for now, and let's go sit here and we look at the clay vials. We can see each clay vial consumes 1 clay, which means that we are selling 10 per day, which means we are using 10 clay per day. So that leaves us still with 70 clay in surplus. Then we go and we look at the clay cup. The clay cup also uses 1 clay per day, so that is 11 clay. So in total we have 21 clay per day minus, or so it's 80 clay that we are making minus the 21 clay that we are having. So that gives us a grand total of 9, and that would be 7 minus 2, 59. So we still have a little bit of clay to play with. We have surface clay, so clay will go up. So we are okay when it comes to these clay vials and things. We might even, the thing is we can't really up their production because this is as high, I think this is as high as they can go. Yeah, because they're already on 90%, so we can't really make anything higher here. And the other one, the other shed here does not sell or doesn't make any clay items. They are doing some other stuff. Yeah, let's confirm that. And then we can go on to our next item. We can probably go to the smithy and see what happens in the smithy. Now, if we look at this one here, we can see that this one's making wooden bowls and torches. Now let's go wooden bowls. Obviously we'll use logs. We make a day 0.6. And torches, now torches I think is the thing that uses sticks. I'm kind of sure about that. So, and we are making per day 0.44 or 0.4. So let's go and, okay, so we can do here. So when we go here and we look at, so we do the wooden bowls. Where's the wooden bowls? Wooden bowls would be these ones. So we get 5 bowls out of 1 log. So I think we are okay with that. So we basically not even use 1 log per day for the wooden bowls, which is great. So it's 1 log for 5 bowls. And then we go for the torches. Now it's not this simple torch as this torch here. Yes. And there we go. So torches uses sticks. And it uses 2 sticks per torch. And we are making 0.44. So it's still okay, because it's 0.44 torches. We don't even make 1, so we don't use much sticks. And however, we use for torches, we use 2 leather. We use 2 leather here for torches, and again we only make 0.44, so we don't even make 1, so we don't even use the 2 per day. So here I believe we are also okay. Now the next thing, and I think that is where we mostly get our problems from. If we look at this one now, so this one could potentially be that there's, yeah, look at that herbal hut, no resources. We'll have to go and see there, because I think we also sell things. Yes, the herbal hut, we'll go and have to go and look what's going on there. Now, let's go here. When we look at our smithy, so we can make less copper bars, so we can make this less because we don't need that many anymore, because most of the stuff that we do is iron. So let's take these copper to 1%. We can take the tin bars excuse me, to 1%. We can take the bronze bars down to maybe 1%. And then we can take the iron bars up to that. So let's go up to about 95% or something, and that. So make it 55% here. So here we are making 9 iron bars per day. 9 iron bars times 2, so we use 18 iron ores per day, minus 18, so we still have a surplus, and that gives we are making 9 iron bars. Now that's where the calculations need to come in, 9 iron bars. Now we will have to go and look. So we still have these bronze hammers, bronze hoe, Why are we selling these bronze things here? No. We have to change this back to what it was, because we don't, I think we had all these things. I think this was also on, I can't remember. We will now have to go and I think this was on 25%. I really hope it was. No, it couldn't have been. I think it was on 15%. On 15, this one was on 15, I think it was, and this one was maybe, and then this one, no, it could not have been 15. What was it? I wonder if we, even if we cancel now, that's not gonna, it's gonna take what we have here, or was this 10%? I honestly cannot remember what it was. Let's do 10% for now. We will have to go and look to see, because we are selling these copper bars. These copper items. I thought we are selling iron. We're definitely not. So we can maybe make this less still for now. Let's go with 10% here. And then we can go up another 3% here, 3% here is probably what it was, and 3% here. But we can still move up a little bit. Let's go 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, and 1, 2. Yes, I think that is what it was. I think that is what it was. But however, let's do less of this and let's do more of this. We have to do more of this. 3 point, that looks okay. Maybe another one. So 3 point that. So we've got so many bronze bars. We've got so many tin bars. We make a little bit. So we need to do that. We have to make a little bit more tin bars than what we do with here. So we are okay here. Because we use bronze bars here, we have to make more tin bars to what we're making bronze bars. So we now need to go and look. So we sell basically 0.17 for all these things. So we can confirm that, and let's go to the stall to see what's going on there. Really, we almost messed up, stuffed up our settings there for the bronze. I'm thinking about the game that I'm way in advance that I'm playing. That is where I am selling the iron stuff already. I don't think we can do that here right now. So let's go and see. Now that would be in here. Now if we look here, we can see here sell per day. Now look at this. Now I believe this is too high. This one is okay. Maybe this one is also too high. Yeah, definitely these things are too high. We will have to go back to the smithy to make sure that we make enough. But I don't think we are making enough. So yeah, so we will have to go back to the smithy to go and look there on what's going on there. So let's go back to the smithy. We only have that one smithy. Yeah, I keep on thinking it is the other game that I have. See, now there we can see that there was one item that was not selling. So We need to also go to the herbal hut because I think it might be the herbal hut that's complaining. But let's go to the smithy and see what's going on. We will probably have to go back to the stall and adjust some stuff on that side as well. So let's go and see. So for the bronze axis, we are selling 0.169 for the bronze axis, and we are okay. So we are making a little bit more than what we are selling. The bronze hoe, we are making 0.382, 0.1. We are okay with that. Then we go to the bronze shovel, and the bronze shovel, we are selling 0.188. That's too much because we're only producing 1.7. So we need to go and make the shovels less. Then we go to the next thing would be the sickle, the bronze sickle. The bronze sickle, as you guys can see, we are making 0.19, and we're currently selling at 0.3. So the shovel needs to go down to 0.7, and the bronze sickle must go down quite a bit to 0.19. So there we are having a problem. If we look at the bronze scythe, we are currently selling at 0.1 making 0.1, and we are selling 0.88. So it is also too high. We need to make that less also. So that will be also to 0.18, not 18, 0.1, because it is too much. And then look at the bronze pickaxes. We're selling at 0.188, and this bronze pickaxes we are making, and that is fine because we are only selling. We are making 1.7. So the bronze pickaxe must also go down to 0.18. We are selling too many. Right. Now we have all that. So what we need to do is we need to go and adjust. We might as well go around this way because our herbal hut is this side, so we can see what's going on here. And see why we have that problem. I think maybe let's just go and sort out the thing where we sell the tools and make sure that we are in line with that, and then we can go and look to see what's going on at the herbal hut. So let's go here. We know that the bronze hammer is okay. We know that is the bronze hammer okay? I don't think the bronze hammer is okay, but we'll go back with that. So definitely the bronze sickle, that's way too much that we are selling here. We need to bring this baby down to 0.1. There we go, 0.14, and we are making 0.19. So now we are okay with that. And if we're looking at the scythe we are selling 0.188. We only, that's also too much. We need to go to that one is fine, because we are only making 0.1, and the pickaxe need to come down to 0. We are making 1 point, and we need to come down just 1. That will be enough. But I'm sure this bronze hammer is not correct, so we will need to go and confirm that. Let's confirm the intensity. I am sure the hammer is also way too high. So let's go and look in the herbal hut while we are here, and then we can go to the kitchen to see what's going on there. So let's see here. No resources. No. Oh, it's because it's winter. So it's probably water, right? Let's go see here. Let's just free this up. And that is for the poison, if I'm not mistaken. Poison, I believe it is for the poison. We've got everything here. We've got buckets of water. We don't have buckets of water, so that is why we're not making any poison. And I don't believe we sell any poison right now. It will not be here. This is the food stall. What is this one doing? What are we selling? Oh, so this is where we're selling. Okay, so while we are here, so we are selling the clay cups. We sell 8.2, and we are making 10, so we are okay. And we are selling the vials 8 per day, and we are making 11. So that is cool. We are safe here. Very safe. So it doesn't look like we are selling for this. This is the food. Yeah, so we're not selling any. So we sell 4 per day. Yeah, so we're definitely not selling that. So I'm okay with that. So let's go and see what we make per day on pottage. Yeah, so we are making pottage. No, oh, because there's no water. Cool. Okay, so again, on the current level, we are making 4.58. So we are okay. We must just keep our eye on here, and that is what I'm saying. So we use 3 meat per day. So let's go 3, and let's say we sell 5. So it's 15 meat per day. Now, that's okay. The hunters cover the meat that we use to make the pottage. We need to go and hunt for the valley. The hunters hunt for this. We would have to hunt for our valley, and I am pretty. We only have 610 cabbage, and so we are not in good shape with cabbage, and I don't think we have cabbage in our fields at the moment. Not in this one, and I don't believe in the other one. I think in the other one we have rye or something, and we planted carrots, if I can remember from the previous video, from our previous episode. And here I think we have wheat and something else, maybe, if I remember correctly. But we will see now if there's anything. So this thing here, oh, it's unplowed. Now it looks, so we probably will need to plow here and plant here. But it's winter. So we need to come back here and plant because it looks like it's been fertilized. That's why it says unplowed. So we definitely need to come and plow here. And yeah, as I said, we can't plant anything in winter, unfortunately, but we'll come back for that. So that is how we look at our production line to make sure that everything that we sell and everything that we make is in good shape. What we do know by now is we need to go and hunt every single episode, and we need to hunt. Let me just see, manage. We need to hunt because, as I said, our food per day per person. I don't think so. I don't think it's per person. I think that is what everybody consumes. So we need to go and hunt that we at least hunt 800 meat per day. Then we would be okay. Then we will be in a good shape and our valley will never run out of food. Now again there, what is not selling? Something is not selling and I cannot see. So it's probably the pottage. Yes, it is. So let me see. I think we are selling a little bit too many, 4.8 per day. Now it could be, now this is definitely not. So let's go and see. 4.8 is what we are selling, and let's see what we actually making. We are making 4.5. Okay, so that is why we are running out of pottage. So we need to bring this down. The thing is with this is it's not here, it's this one here. So we need to bring this thing down a little bit in percentage. 4.5, 4.3, I think that's fine. 4.3, let's do that. And the income would be less, but that's okay. At least we will not run into this trouble of not having resources to sell. So because we are still developing, I would like these stalls to be self-sufficient. In other words, that the people that do work for us, that they bring enough resources in so that we can sell the stuff in here. The other thing that I wanted to see here is actually how many torches we sell. So we don't sell any torches, but however we make torches. The wooden bowls that we're making, we need that wooden bowls for the pottage. That's why we're making the wooden bowls. I actually thought that we are selling those torches, but we obviously don't. So we might have quite a few torches in storage then that we can maybe start to sell if we really have to, or we can change that up a little bit because we do have some spare clay to play around with, instead of doing that. Look at the clay, and we definitely get more clay than what we use. So we see that we still have 59 clay left that we can use, so maybe we can get the other let me just see, that would be the clay, not the clay torches, just the torches. So we've got 16 torches. We can sell those, but it's just going to put some pressure on us to make more wood or sticks. So I'm quite happy not to sell those. I think what we will do is we can actually go and make the torches less and see if we can maybe sell a little bit or make a little bit more of those clay vials and clay cups. In fact, we can but those guys, I think they can still go up with the percentage. So let's see how much we can. Oh, these guys, excuse me. Maybe we can leave these guys to do what they do right now. Excuse me. Leave these guys to do what they do now and see if we can get those guys to sell a little bit more. I mean, not to sell a little bit more. Excuse me. But to make a little bit more of these things, because we do have the clay to play with. So we make 10 and we only use 1 per day. So that's 10 and 11, that's 21 clay. So we can definitely, oh, you see they are already on 90%. Okay, that's why. Okay, so we can definitely go to this one here. And we can let them also do, we can get the torches down to maybe 1% and put the clay cups and clay vials there. And let that go up a little bit more. Let's do this. We can do that. And let's edit the assignments. Because this thing is at 70%. We do not need all that. And we want to do the clay vial. And we want to do the clay cup. And we accept the assignments, but here what we are going to do is we're going to make this like 5% or something ridiculously low, because as I said, we do not sell these things. I honestly thought we did, but we don't, so just put that there. And now we've got 70. We can't do any less than this, because yeah, it's not going to work out for us. We are making 1.06. How many pottage we'll have to go and make? I think we make less pottage per day here, but we can get this thing up to about, say, 30%, and let's bring this one up to 30% and see where that get us. Yep, 29 and 30. So we can get the stall to sell 3 of each more of these things. And we use 1, so we use about 3, say 4 and 4, so it's another 8. So 8, so we still have 51 clay to play with. So let's confirm this and go back, and we can go and sell more of those clay cups. Oh, our people need water, so I will grab that and fill up their bellies with water. Yeah, I honestly thought we were selling these iron things already. Now I will go off camera and confirm that. If that's the case, then we can switch around and start selling those iron things. But then we will have to up our iron production like crazy and yeah, push our bronze and tin and all those things way down. All right, R, and we do I hope we can use all these E and F. I don't think we need, our people need the water more than we need it for anything else. So let's get the water. Everybody's getting thirsty. Just getting more and more and more. I don't think we would be able to carry everything. We've got 15, 16, and our weight is getting, if we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it just. Right, so let's go and put this water in the food storage. Come on, chickens. I don't want small KFC if I step on you. Yes, our valley is really starting to come around nicely. So I think what we will do, the first thing we're going to do in the next episode is to go out hunting. I know in the other game that the other save that I played, that there's a king's quest that want deer skulls and moose skulls and all kinds of those skulls, and I was naughty. I kept on dropping those skulls and didn't bring the skulls, and now I need those skulls because that's what the king wants. He wants them skulls. So from every time now that I do some hunting, I just have to save those skulls. So what's this bronze knife doing here? I don't even think that this thing needs any knives in here, so that's fine. All these things can stay here. Now the meat, we still have this much, but as we know, we will have to start hunting so that we can provide for the valley, because as we said, the hunters provide for the stalls, and we will have to provide for the valley. I think what we will do, I think it's because of the pottage, but I don't think they are waiting for anything here. Let's just see, they are still okay. I think what we can do is, okay, so she is not here. So let's do this. Soups, porridge, won't be this, probably here. So here we do the pottage, and let's do 10 R, and let's do 10. I think that will give us a little bit of a head start. And there we go, and then we should not hopefully run out of pottage again. Now, as I said, I believe that the higher the people get in their skills, the more they will start producing. And the same with the people that's selling. The higher their skill level get, the more I assume that they will sell. So we will constantly have to check these lines to make sure that our lines are still in line with what we're selling, up to the point where everybody and all of our people skills are at level 10. Then we know that there won't be any increase in any type of thing that they produce or what they collect or what they make. Then we would be happy. And when we're at that point, then we can start maybe selling a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that. We will just have to go and either collect what our people can't collect to make up for the little bit that's that they can't produce and that we are selling. So let's put this pottage away, and yeah, this is all that we had time for on this episode, but this is what I wanted to achieve in this episode, and that is to to look at these production lines and just make sure that we are in line just as well. We did check because we saw a couple of those that was just, they were completely out of whack, and no wonder I had this annoying numbers every single time showing me that we are not selling, that we ran out of resource. Let's have water. And I believe we have some food in our inventory to eat. Yes, we have. And let's have some food. And what time is it? Let's go to management to see, or is it map? There we can see. So it's almost, we can almost go and go to sleep. We are already in year 2. Which tells me in the next season, I believe a lot of the trees that we chopped down in our first year, they will start to grow again. I don't believe we would be, yep, as I thought, I don't believe we would be able to sleep. Hello, wifey. Oh, I wanted to have a chat with you. Hello, wifey. Look at our little one. Oh, listen to how he's laughing. Ah, he's the heir of the throne. He's the heir of the throne. He's gonna be the king. Okay, so we've got that left. And then we will sleep the night, and then in the morning I will say goodbye. So let's go have a good night's sleep. And good morning, Valley of Mr. Will Winterbottom. Okay guys, yeah, that is all that we had time for in this video. I really hope that what we went through today will help you guys as well to play a little bit around with your production lines and with your stalls, and from the raw material up to the point where you guys want to sell. You guys must have a great day, and really guys, if you don't want to miss out on any of the videos that come out, click that notification button. Thumbs up, thumbs down. And yeah guys, I will see you guys next time. Cheers for now. Peace.